want you closer still. When I want you closer still. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's call. We're going to get started here in about 3 minutes, but welcome. Tonight is going to be an introduction to binary options trading, HFFX trading. Basically going to teach you guys my strategy, teach you how to use Cash Trap as an app and as a strategy. I'm going to show you guys my mindset of how I read the market and how I'm able to have success trading. But we're going to start here in about 3 minutes. So if you're excited for tonight, though, go ahead, type 777 in the chat. Let's see it. Let's see who's ready to pay attention tonight, learn some things, and just have some fun. So I'm going to play some more music, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and get started right around 10:05, 10:06. Let's go. One of those nights, we're drinking all your wine, we're saying everything we can think about. Late night talk, all dizzy and hard to define. Your voice is shy, but you say what you say with your eyes. I need you to protection. I feel your body shaking, so I pull you closer still. So tell me what we're chasing, and why it's always waking when I want you closer still. We're holding on to I don't care where we're going now. So tell me what we're chasing, and why it's always waking when I want you closer still. When I want you closer still. When I want you closer still. Are you holding on? Do you like the way it feels? With you when I'm gone, do you want me closer still? Are you holding on? Do you like the way it feels? With you when I'm gone, do you want me closer still? We're holding on to I don't care where we're going now. So tell me what we're chasing, and why it's always waking when I want you closer still. When I want you closer still. Are you holding on? Do you like the way it feels? With you when I'm gone, do you want me closer still? Are you holding on? Do you like the way it feels? With you when I'm gone, do you want me closer still? All right, what's going on, guys? We're going to go ahead. We're going to get started here. This is going to be an introduction call to HFX trading. And basically, guys, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to share with you guys how you can use my strategy, how you can use Cash Trap. Cash Trap is having absolutely insane results. It is just incredible, guys. I mean, the stories that I'm hearing from people, the things that are happening within inside of this company, it is just an absolute blessing. God definitely has his hand on us, and he is helping us, guys. He's helping us win. He's helping us, absolutely crush life. And I just couldn't feel better about anything in my entire life, guys. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for every single one of you guys. You guys can see the results. The results speak for themselves. It's just crazy, guys. For those of you that are just on this call for the very first time and never even seen anything yet, guys, that was me 2.5 years ago. It's just crazy that I'm an educator, that I'm teaching you guys this stuff because 2.5 years ago, I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm telling you guys, when Alex told me about Forex, I was just like, dude, all right, whatever, man. Whatever Forex is, yeah, let's do it. And, we got started. And just yeah, it's crazy how life works. I came across one of Ness's sessions. I came across one of his binary options, just trading sessions. And when I saw people making 30, 40, 50 bucks, man, I was all in. I was like, that's crazy. If the average person here can make 30, 40, 50 bucks and just follow along and it's completely transparent, I'm in for that. I mean, that's something that I can get behind. And that's all it took. I put some money in an account, and obviously you guys know the rest is history. I'm not going to give income claims. But guys, it's an absolute blessing. And the only reason why I'm even saying any of that, guys, is just understand, because if you are brand new, understand something. There's no difference between me and you. Right now, you guys sitting there hearing this for the very first time, understand something. If I'm able to have that amount of success, if I'm able to, become what I've been able to come to today, why can't you? You have to start thinking of those types of things. You have to start thinking, okay, if he can go do it, why can't I? Because guess what, guys? We all have the same opportunity. We were all given the same, opportunity here when we decided to get started. I put $500 in an account just like you can put $500 in an account. I bought a membership just like you bought a membership. So what is the difference between me and you? All it is right now, if you're seeing this for the very first time, is time. That's all it is. So understand, if you make a decision today, guys, and you have your pen and your paper ready, I'm going to give you the tools. I'm going to give you everything that you need in order to have success. This video is being recorded also. So you can actually come back and you can watch this video over and over and over and over and over until you get it. That's why I love this opportunity, guys. See, when I got started 2.5 years ago, I knew that there is no doubt in my mind that I can't be successful doing this. Because here's the secret to success. Find someone that has what you want, learn from them, do what they do, say what they say, learn from them, and eventually you're going to have what they have. So here you get to watch live people trade. You get to watch live people go through their strategies. And if you just learn and if you just go with them, eventually you're going to have what I have. You're going to have what Ness has. You're going to have what Evan has. You're going to have what Jonathan has. You're going to have what all the top leaders have in this company because you're surrounded around the right people. That's all it takes, guys. You got to be surrounded around the right people. You have to be able to have access to the tools and to the information that it takes to be successful, which you have right here. You were lucky enough to see this information. You were lucky enough to say yes to this information, and you were lucky enough to be here tonight listening to me talk. You are in the right place at the right time with the right people, with the right information for you to completely have the best life that you've ever dreamed of. That's what you have your hands on, guys. That is what's so special about this opportunity. So guys, I'm super, super excited for tonight. I'm going to go through my strategy. I'm going to do kind of what I did last week. And then I'm going to teach you guys how it all works. So with my strategy, guys, I'm going to show you how to get to it. So basically, you're going to go to hourglass.im. Oops. So hourglass.im is the app that you're going to be using. Now, if you do not have Hourglass yet, guys, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your im.academy. You're going to want to go to your shopping cart and you're going to want to add this on. That is going to give you access to both the Blue Gator strategy and also the Cash Trap strategy. It's going to give you access to those two strategies. I'm seeing a possible trade here on Euro USD actually, and also USD-JPY. So we might be able to just take a trade Yeah, guys, Euro USD. Let's go ahead. Let's take a trade here at 344. 344 on Euro USD. 344 Euro EU. 344 call 3 minutes. I'm not able. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this quite yet, but hopefully I can. I'd like to take a trade and then explain it. Actually, you know what? Take it now. So it's you know, 344 is the best entry, but we might have missed that opportunity. That would have been down here. So, but I want to take this trade. So I got in here at 352. All right, so this is a great learning lesson. I'm gonna have it up over here just so I can maintain it and watch it. Oh, actually, guys, this might be at 344 right now. So actually, I'm going to take that entry since I called that out. So give it to me. Did. All right, roll 352. Roll 352, guys. If you guys took it. All right. Not sure why it's not showing up. Mine's acting a little funky right now. Let's see here. Why is 344 not showing up? I took it. Well, hopefully you guys took 344. I meant to take that. Here. It's still not showing up. I don't understand. I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. Oh, now they're all showing. Maybe they're not showing. My thing is just bugging out right now. Hold on here, guys. If you can roll 344 over, guys, definitely do that. It is Sunday. So all right, so here's what we're gonna do. Mine's bugging out. It did roll over for me. It's just not showing it. So it's bugging out, but it's not. It's working. It's just it's very slow right now. So let's see here. I want to be able to teach you guys. All right, so I have those trades in. Roll over 352 one more time. If you guys took 352, roll it. You know, just to be safe, I'm going to. So, all right, so I'm in those trades, guys. This is a perfect opportunity right here. So hopefully you're paying attention right now. So basically, guys, the way that my strategy works, an up arrow and then a down arrow, an up or down arrow, guys, is going to equal, see if I can text here, is going to equal here 3 points. So 3 points for an up or down arrow. So basically, guys, my strategy is pretty simple. If you get an up or down arrow, that's going to give you 3 points. Now, in order to take a trade, you have to have 3 points. If you don't have 3 points, you can't take the trade. So 3 points, guys, is a good trade setup. It's not a great trade setup, and it's not an amazing trade setup. So the first thing you always want to look for is to see if it's an up or down arrow. And right now we have an up arrow. So that's a 3-point trade. Now down here you can get a half a point for both of these indicators. So you get a 0.5 point for a cross up or a cross down, either or. So 0.5, let's just see here, guys. Look at this. Absolutely sexy AF. Way in profit. We should win this one, guys. Let me know if you guys cleared actually really quick. Just kind of curious. We're way in profit, guys. Hopefully you guys won. Hopefully you guys are clearing because both setups are way in profit now. So, okay, I called this one out a little bit fast, but hopefully everyone's clearing. It's way, way, way deep in profits now. If you took 3, 4, 4, you should be good to go. It's way in profit. But, okay, so 3 points for an up or down arrow and a half a point for a cross up or cross down. So if we look here, let's see if they have an X. Do they have an X on here? Let me see something here. Okay, let's just do that right there. So that's crossing up. This is crossing up. So each of these guys is equal to a half a point. So a cross up is a half a point. A cross up is a half a point. And that adds, all right, guys, look at this, guys. Look at this clear. This is about to clear here. Boom, $16,000. The other one's also in profit right now. So 1-0. If you guys took 3, 4, 4, you should have cleared. Let me know if you guys cleared. Everyone should have cleared. Wasn't even close. So if you took 3, 4, 4, like I said, you definitely cleared. So we're good to go. But this is the reason why I took it. So basically 3 points for the arrow, a half a point and a half a point for the cross-ups. So that's 4 points now. And then also, guys, down here is the EMA. So on the EMA, you get a half a point for either EMA above or below currency. So what do I mean by that? So if you're looking for a call, if you're thinking that this is going to go up, if it's below currency, it's a half a point for a call. If it's above, then it's a half a point for a put. So let's see here. I'll type this right here. Up is for call, down is for put. One second here. All right, up is for call, down is for put. So anytime you see a cross up, that's call, cross down, that's a put. If you see a down arrow, that's a put. If you see an up arrow, that is a call. If you see below, that's a call. If you see it above, that's a put. So those are these systems right there. And then the last thing that I like to look for is the currency strength meter. So here's how the currency strength meter works. First, currency pair strength. First currency pair stronger means it's going to go up. Second currency pair stronger means it's going to go down. All right. So let me do this by arrows also. So let's go up. Why is that not an arrow now? Hold on. Boom. Okay. So since we're looking at Euro USD, the first pair, which is Euro, has 4 bars and the US dollar has 1. So since the first currency pair is stronger, then this is going to go up. So let's just collect the points that we have right now. So we have an up arrow, that's 3. We have it above, that's 3.5. We have a cross up, that's 4.5. And then we also have the euro stronger than the dollar, which is another point. So this is actually a 5.5 point trade. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this right here. This trade is a 5.5 point trade. So let me make this just a little bit bigger. Let me color this blue. Can I color it blue? Let's see here. Border, no. Text turn up, no. Blue, there we go. Actually, let's make this green because green for call. All right, so this is a 5.5 point trade. Let's write this over here. Let's make this black. 3, oops, hold on. 3 points is a good trade. 4 points is a great trade. 5 points or more is an amazing trade. Boom. All right. So what I'm going to do here real quick, guys, is I'm actually going to take a screenshot. And then I'm going to put that in my Telegram for everybody. All right, so the trade setup would have been at 339. 339 would have been basically the spot where you would have wanted to take that particular trade. So if you took that trade, guys, you should have won it with me. So I cleared both of my trades, guys. Oh wait, was this over here when I took that screenshot? Let me see here. I want to make sure they're not overlapping each other. Okay, they're not. We're good. All right, so let me just move this over here, this over here. So hopefully, guys, this is helping. Hopefully this system of rules can help you understand what to take, when to take it, and how it works. Let me see here. I'll do this one more time. Okay, so the bottom of an arrow is the entry point. The bottom of the arrow is the entry point for a call. The top of an arrow is an entry point for a put. Now, everything that I just taught you guys pertains basically a call. Now, everything completely opposite of that would be for a put. So that is how you can find the points for the trades. So real quick, if that helps and if that makes sense, guys, go ahead, type 333 in the chat. Let me know, guys, if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense, guys. Type 333 in the chat. Make sure to save this. Make sure to be in my Telegram so you guys can have access to this. My Telegram chat, guys, is actually just right on my website. It's uptrendersfx.com, uptrendersfx.com, and there is a link right on there for my Telegram so you guys can have access to all the calls and understand when I'm going live and understanding these strategies. So this right here, guys, is this is the bread and butter. This is going to teach you guys exactly how to trade it. This is going to teach you exactly how it works. So basically, guys, this is for you to be able to use on a day-to-day basis. This point system can help you guys be successful. But if you want to take this even just a step further, I'm going to show you guys how to read the market. I'm going to show you how to understand, where is the market going? What is it doing? What kind of trades do I want to be looking for more than other trades. See, once you know where the market is going, you can actually do a lot better. So basically, what do I even mean by that? Basically, if you can understand the flow of the market, you can actually take better trades. So if the flow of the market is going up long term, it's better to take calls. If the flow of the market's going down, it's better to take puts and wait for the puts to go into your favor, wait for the calls to go into your favor. And I'm going to show you guys that now. So this right now, guys, is all of the information though that you need in order to be able to take trades. So yeah, as you guys can see here, we just got a down arrow, right? So the down arrow would be a put. But guess what? The dollar is weaker than the euro. So yes, you start at 3 points, but since currency is the opposite, you have to take a point away, so now you only have 2 points. And then the EMA is below currency, so now you're at 1.5 points. These are in buy areas. This is actually crossing up, so now you're down to 2 points. I'm sorry, 1 point actually, because you're at 3, currency strength brings you to 2, the EMA brings you to 1.5, this cross up brings you down to 1 point for a put right now. So you wouldn't take that, guys. That's just going to get you into trouble. Now, you can take every single arrow. You could do that if you wanted to. And you should see results somewhere right around 6 out of 10. But it's really going to depend on the entry that you take. And it's going to get you into some trouble a lot of the time. Now, the only way that I'll take a put in a bad point situation is if my analysis says that this is in a downtrend or this is going down long term. Then I may actually take puts even though they might not be completely set up, if that makes sense. And I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to show you how you can actually get better at looking at that. So let me just quickly go. Oh shoot, I just X'd out of that. Whoops, my bad. Hold on 1 second. IQSense.com. Oh no. I'll just use this one. Screw it. All right. Please don't put my balance on any social medias, guys. All right. So basically, guys, now this is the platform. So if you're on here for the very first time, the platform, guys, works like this. So over here are all the different currency pairs that we can trade. So we just traded Euro USD a couple times. We cleared both of those trades. So, you know, for just a training session already, and there's probably going to be more trades, but for right now, we're already 2-0. So over here, though, are different currency pairs. So now if I refresh this, so if you're looking to take notes, I already screenshotted this, guys. So I'm going to put it in my Telegram, but let's go ahead. Let's click Cash Trap again, and let's just see, you know, another pair. So it looks like USD JPY now is going to come up with something. And currencies actually below. Oh man, this could be a great trade setup. The Japanese yen is stronger. This is in a sell area. The EMA is above currency. Yeah, guys, if we get a down arrow on UJ, take the put for 3 minutes. All right, so let's 1 second here, real quick. So USD JPY, and then you're gonna want to click 3 minutes. So here's how it works. Basically, guys, what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for that down arrow. Once I get the down arrow, I'm actually going to take this trade because this is going to be a 4-point trade right now for just the down arrow. Oh man, I would have liked to take it at that 665. I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take it here at 666. This may go a little higher, so wait for the down arrow, guys. Let's be patient here because price may come to basically 671. Price could potentially come to 671 before going down. So I entered just to enter. I'm actually just going to go ahead and roll this over. Once I get that down arrow, I'm actually going to take a second entry. So we're going to see this in real time, actually. We're going to watch this. So price may come to this 671. Looks like 671, 672, maybe even 675 could be the entry point. Right now, price is at 679 or 669. So I haven't called out a number yet, guys, because an arrow has not came out. Once an arrow comes out, we want to take the trade at the top of the arrow. We want to take it at the best entry point possible. So people that have cash trap right now can anticipate that. They can say, okay, once I see the arrow, I'm going to look at where the number is, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that. Right now, guys, there's no arrow, so I can't give you a number. I'm just taking the trade to take the trade. So I didn't call this number out because it's a riskier type trade. I feel like taking it. For new customers, for you guys that are following, I don't want to call out trades that are risky. I'd rather give you guys trades that are called out by the platform, that are called out from this. But it looks like 671, 672 is kind of that area that it could be going to, and that could be a good spot for a put. So I already rolled mine over. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not afraid to. So I'd love for an arrow to come up so then I could really show you guys. Yeah, so once that arrow comes up, guys, that's when I'm going to call it out. Once the arrow comes, I'll call it out for you guys. I'm really just waiting for that arrow. It's always 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes is my default time that I always pick. As you guys can see, these three middle bands are about to cross down this EMA. So that's when you see some major movement. That's when you see big drops. And it looks like the EMA is at 655. So anywhere from 655 to 675 could be good potential entries. Still waiting for that arrow. The arrow has not come up yet. Sometimes you need to refresh. Sometimes you need to relook at it. Yeah, so it hasn't even called it out at all yet, guys. So the reason why, guys, it's not calling it out, all right, now it is. All right, 670 is the entry. 670 is the entry, guys. 670 is the entry. 670, put 3 minutes. Looks like it's police all over right now. We have a ton of riders in Minneapolis, and they're actually in our town, unfortunately. So hopefully there's nothing going on. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Just looks like they're stopping somebody, so we should be good. But they were here. But all right, so this called it out at 670, so I needed to refresh it. I missed it. You constantly want to refresh, because then once you refresh, it'll show you that trade setup. But basically, guys, this gave the trade here at 670. And as you guys can see, it completely dropped. So hopefully if you guys had cash trap, I'm sure that you guys did it. Let me know if you guys cleared it. Just let me know. So the reason why, guys, this was a great trade setup. One, because it's a down arrow. So again, that's 3 points. The Japanese yen is stronger than the US dollar. So that's another point. So that's 4 points. I just cleared it, didn't I? Man, it's acting weird. Yeah, I cleared it. So 55, 25s on my smaller account. Yeah, so 4 because of that. Now, these aren't crossing down, so those are not halves of points. But the fact that it's below the EMA, that gives you half a point. So this is a 4.5 point trade. So this almost is an amazing trade. It's basically just a great setup. So guys, that's how Cash Trap works. That's the analysis behind it. Let me know, guys, if you guys cleared those. Let me know if you guys cleared UJ at all. Let me know if you guys did. Type some $signs in the chat. So I ended up actually taking it where it should have been taken with the arrow, and I cleared it. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully some of you guys were able to clear that one. Looks like a lot of people actually did. Awesome. So a lot of people cleared. So now I want to just take this one step further. If you're brand new, guys, that's all you need to know in order to have good, great success. Now, if you want to take this professionally, if you want to take your trading and your understanding to just another level, I'm going to show you how to do that. So basically, what we're doing here is we're predicting where the market's going to go. We want to predict, hey, is this going up or is this going down, or what's going on? So as you guys know, on USDJPY, we thought it was going to go down. And on Euro USD, let me just log in here quick. I believe we did puts also. Let's see here quick. I believe we did we do calls? Yeah, we did calls. Yep. All right, so we did calls on Euro USD and we did puts on USDJPY. So basically on Euro USD, we predicted that it was going to go up, and then on USDJPY, we were predicting that it was going to go down. So the strategy, the whole point of it, is to basically tell you, hey, it's going to go down. Hey, it's going to go up. It's that simple. So when you get the trade setups, you can take those trades. Now, to take that a step further, you're going to want to take your trading over to TradingView to mark up your charts. Now, you can use Cash Trap. So this is the best. Having TradingView marked up so you can understand different number levels that you want it to get to, and then looking at the Cash Trap strategy for when it's giving out entries. So how do you use both at the same time? Well, if I'm looking at USDJPY and I mark up my charts, well, on Cash Trap, if I'm looking at USDJPY, so let's go ahead, let's click USDJPY. If I'm clicking USDJPY and I'm looking at this, it's giving me a down arrow, and my trading view is saying, okay, cool, this is actually going down. Guess what? You can take those trades. So this is how I mark up my charts, and this is how I read the market. So basically, guys, man, I really gotta mute that. Holy. Mute. Sorry, guys. All right, so I start off at the day. So basically, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at this candle right here, this box. This box with 2 lines on top and bottom. Basically, I don't know what's going on outside. There's like a lot of cops. There's a lot of things going on. Holy. So the box, guys, represents how much has happened in a certain amount of time. So basically, if I'm looking at this box right now, this current candle has been going for about 7 hours. And we know here at the top of this candle, is basically as high as it's gotten to. It's the limit. It's where it's gone to and it's gotten rejected at. So when we're trying to predict where the market's going to go, if we know how far it's gone in the past, we know if it gets anywhere near that again, it's most likely going to continue to go back down. And you can actually see that this has happened several different times. It's not just this time that that's happened. It's actually happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times now. So 107.857 on USDJPY is a high level of resistance. And if price is ever to come back to that area, you know, okay, if I get a put on the hourglass, oh man, I'm taking that. That's how you guys can anticipate those types of trade setups. Now, what's opposite of that? Well, opposite of that, guys, would be what's called a support, which would be the bottom. And it looks like the bottom of this candle, this box, is at 107.621. So 621 is where price has gone down to and then supported. And in the last 7 hours, it has stayed in between this and this. So we now know that the bottom is the basement and the top is the ceiling. Now, this basement that we see right here may be made of tissue paper. This might not be the strongest basement, but it's a basement. If it breaks through that basement, it's going to go test the next level, of support, the next basement, which might be actual paper, or it might be wood, or it might be something a little bit stronger. That's the type of mindset that you guys want to have. So this is a very light level of support. The next strongest level of support that I personally see is right here, because it looks like it's came down to it now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different times and respected that area. So that's more of like a, probably, a wood basement or a wood floor. It can obviously still break through there. If you throw something hard enough and strong enough and heavy enough, it obviously can go through a wood floor. Now, what would be the strongest resistance possible? Well, guys, this would have to be looked back at, a longer time period. So when we zoom out here, guys, I can see on October 26th of 2011, price hit this basement. And this is what would be called a concrete basement. It's never gone down that far and it's never broken that area. So that is the most strongest, basement possible. Could it ever break it? Of course it could break it. You could take a sledgehammer to that thing and you could drill a hole through it and you could break it eventually. But that right now is the strongest basement there is. And then the highest, strongest ceiling is way up here. Back in 2015, that looks like it was the highest. Oh no, never mind. So it's actually even gone higher. It's gone all the way up to this point in August 7th of 1998. So that's the highest, which is red. So let's go ahead, let's mark that red. Red is for put. Blue is for support, for calls. So hopefully, guys, that mentality just right there makes sense. Hopefully that right there can help your mind. It can help you understand, the way currency, the way the market moves. Because that right there, guys, that's the juice. That's the secret. Just understanding which currencies, basically respects in which area. So 7 hours now, this has been going down. So what I would say is that this is making its way down. It's made its way down to a support, though. So it looks like, though, this is kind of the trajectory that it's moving. So since we know now that that's the trajectory, I think that's the correct word, we can mark this blue because this looks like it's in an uptrend. Long term, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 2 weeks, guys. The last 2 weeks, USDJPY has been making its way up. So for 2 weeks, it's been going up. For the last 7 hours, it's been going down. That's when you're looking at the day chart. So that's this box right here. It's 1 day, For 7 hours, it's been going down. But for 2 weeks, it's been going up. So which way do you think it may go for the next 17 hours? It's probably going to continue to go up. It came down to that support, guys, and now it's probably most likely going to start going up. So the market moves in waves. It's never going to move in one singular direction. So my analysis, when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, well, for the last 7 hours, it's been going down, but now maybe for the next 17, it's going to be going back up. So that's kind of how I like to read the market. Now that's not guaranteed. You know, this can look like it is traveling down, but you know, the majority, it's been moving up. Now that could have been more of the trend line. You know, obviously it came down to this support down here. It came up, came back to the trend line, came up now, and then now it's going sideways to either skyrocket up or skyrocket back down. So those are two different scenarios. And the only way to know the scenario is by looking at this and understanding this. So hopefully it helps, guys. If this helps right here, guys, what I want you to do is type 333 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody's paying attention, make sure everything's making sense, and you're good to go. So that's my analysis there on the 4 hour. Now when I go down to the 4 hour, that breaks that candle, that 7 hour candle, or that 24 hour that had only 7 hours used of it. That gives you this right here. That lets you know, okay, cool. So basically, guys, the beginning of that day candle started here and it went up. And then basically the next candle opened and it came down. So that just tells us right there that now basically, guys, it's been going up and then it came back down. So this is a resistance. And then it looks like this right here is still that support. Past support is right there. So if price comes back down to 647, that could be, you know, the support, but it looks like the strong support is at 621. So we could have taken a trade at 621 and definitely cleared that. And if we would have gotten the up arrow, like, yep, I believe we did. We did get an up arrow, I believe, down at 621. We could have taken that. We could have cleared. And I'm betting some of you guys actually did. So that's awesome. But yeah, these two candles, they've basically stayed in between 768 and 621. We know that now. Now, if I break it down to an hour, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is even a clearer picture. So for the last 7 hours, since the market opened, price went up, got smacked down. Price went up, got smacked down. Price might go back up, but then to get smacked back down. So there's only 9 minutes left of this candle. My prediction over the next hour, price is probably gonna go back up. The next hour may open and go down, but for the majority, it's most likely going to go back up to continue to travel back down. That's kind of my analysis. That's what I see. That's what it looks like. I'd say that, you know, this most likely is, you know, somewhat of the trend. Actually, no, because here, let me do this. Can I draw? Let's see here. Is there a drawing tool at all? Brush. So this is the flow of the market. Make this bigger. How do I delete that now? Why can't I delete this? Hold on. Oh man. Can't delete that now. I don't want to delete all drawing tools, but I do a different tool. That doesn't work. All right. Well, I can't delete that. So see if anybody knows how to delete that at all. So this is the flow of the market. It's basically gone up, came down, gone up, and then came down. So why? There we go. All right. So support's down here, resistance is up here. If we look at the 30-minute now, we can see that it's very easy to see. I mean, this thing came up, came down, came up. God, why is there so many interruptions? Okay, so basically came up, came down, came up, came down, and this is where price is now. So if this is the movement that it's making, that does not mean that it's always going to be going down. It just means that that is basically the general movement that it's making. And that's been the general movement for the last about hour, 2 hours, and 2.5 hours. For 7 hours, it's gone up, came down, gone up, and then came down. So like I said, the market likes to move in waves. It's never going to move in just one single direction. You know, it's like the tide. You put a bottle in the ocean, it's going to move this way, and it's going to come back. It's going to move this way, and it's going to come back. So on USDJPY, my prediction, I would say, like I said, for the next 6 to 10 minutes, it's probably going to come down, but then for the next hour, it's probably going to come back up. So when we go down to the 15-minute now, we can see here that there's a support. So there's a support at 633, 621. So those are the type of numbers when you're looking at the hourglass, is if you get an up arrow, you want to take those trades. Opposite of that, if you get a put arrow at 646, 665, then you want to take those put opportunities. And that's just the way that I read the market. So hopefully that helps, guys. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Hopefully you were able to take these and understand it. You know, we already today cleared 3 trades, 3-0. You know, let's just see if there's anything else. Somebody just asked about withdrawals. I actually just took a withdrawal. So 5/29 of 2020, just took a $60,000 withdrawal. My last one before that was a couple months ago. I wanted to continue to grow. I took a $21,000 withdrawal, and then a couple months before that, I took a $16,000 withdrawal. So yeah, I've taken plenty of withdrawals from this account, guys. It's been very simple. You'll get your withdrawals through Bitcoin. So once you get those, basically they will send you Bitcoin to your crypto wallet, and then you can just cash it out. So I've had no issue at all. As long as you build the relationship, as long as you continue to trade, as long as you don't try to take 100% of your entire account, you will be fine. You'll never have an issue. The only times I've ever had anybody have any types of issues is when they have had massive success, super fast, and then try to take out 100% of their account. That's the only time I've ever heard of anybody having any issues from trying to take their money out. And I've also heard that even when they've done that, those people still got their withdrawals. It just took some time. It just took, basically emailing them. This is a legitimate investment, guys. This is not a get rich quick. If you just a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I couldn't even walk into my bank and take over 10K out of my account with everything that was going on. So, in the world, you have to understand that this is a legitimate investment. This is not a get rich quick. So you have to treat it like that. You have to understand that, there's gonna be limitations on what you can take out. So what I tell people for your first couple withdrawals, keep it within 5 to 10% of your account for the first 3-4 withdrawals. After that, you can increase that percentage, but just make sure you're continuing to trade. They want to see that you're not just here to basically, get in and get out. They want to know, just like a legitimate investor, that you're going to continue to trade, and that's how you should be coming in with this anyway. You should not be coming into this thinking, okay, I'm going to make a bunch of money in a week and then I'm going to just hop out. And that's not what this is for. This is to create a long-term legacy. This is, for me, guys, this has completely transformed my life. Now, I don't even spend the residuals that come in from the company. For me, I have a high limit credit card that gives me 2% cash back. And if you guys are listening to this right now, you guys can take this advice if you want to. I'm not suggesting that you have to do this, but it's been very, very beneficial for me. I have a high limit credit card that gives me 2% cash back. I spend everything on that card. As soon as it gets to 50%, I take a withdrawal from my broker account and I pay that credit card. What did I lose? I'm growing my account every single day. I am making in one session what it takes to pay off that credit card. So in all reality, my entire lifestyle is paid for. The residuals of my Chairman 25, when those come in, they go to my bank account. I don't even touch them. I don't even have to touch my bank account. The only thing I pay with my bank account is my rent payment. So, yeah, guys, it's incredible what you can do with trading. It's absolutely transformed my entire life. So, like I said, there were some support levels here on USDJPY. They have now been broken. So most likely it's going to go try to test the next level of support. And it's probably going to do that for the first, I'd say, 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the new candlestick. And most likely what it's going to go down to is somewhere right around this area, which is the 621 area, right? No, 596 area. 596 is most likely where it's going to go down to, all the way down to about 576, somewhere in that area. It's going to travel down to if it continues to break this support right here. So guys, this is all I have for tonight. We're going to have another session on Tuesday. Sundays are a little slow with the market, with how it acts. Obviously, we were lucky. We were able to go 3-0. That's very good for a session. I saw a couple questions in here about the currency strength. So if you were not paying attention in the very, very beginning of the session, guys, I explained it right here. So I'm going to put this into my Telegram. But right here, guys, first currency pair stronger means it's going to go up. First currency pair stronger, it's going to go up. Second currency pair stronger means it's going to go down. Right here, guys, is that info. Right there. So I'm seeing questions in the chat about currency strength meter. The information's right there, guys. I already went through it. So I'm going to be putting that into my Telegram. Go to uptrendersfx.com for my Telegram. But yeah. Awesome. Guys, hopefully you have a great night. Stay safe. You guys are in the state of Minnesota. Actually, if you're anywhere in the United States right now, just stay safe. There are people out right now that are not even out for the right reasons. They're out to hurt people. So just please stay safe. I don't want to see anything happen to anybody that follows me. It's very, very sad what happened to George Floyd, and he's in my heart, and it's very wrong what those cops did. But I don't want to see anything bad happen to anybody that follows us. So just please, guys, just stay safe. If you're out protesting, just be on the lookout. You don't know who's out there. You don't know who's out there for evil things. So just make sure that you're very conscious of your surroundings. And I care about every single one of you guys. I would never want to see anything happen to any of you, especially if you're here in the state of Minnesota. There's been reports that there's a lot of evil people here in the state. So just Make sure to be safe. Make sure to be very aware of your surroundings. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. You guys have a great night. Love you all, and let's get it. Peace out.